All right, so stream keys. It's going to be pretty straightforward. Uh, so stream keys, or streaming to different platforms, you'll require a stream key. And all it is the definition of what a stream key is actually in the word itself, stream key, and essentially it's a key that allows you to stream to a particular platform, just like you have a key to a door. And when the platform sees this key, it gives you the key. It says, right, here's the key. When you want to come and stream, use this key. So when you show up to stream onto that platform, i.e., YouTube, Facebook, you name it, excuse me, as long as you present that key in the keyhole, it'll unlock and it'll let you stream whatever content you want to stream. Now, bear in mind, this is when you're streaming directly from a broadcast software like OBS. If you're streaming from directly onto the platform, it will just take your feed from whatever preamp, mic camera, that you have plugged in to the USB ports. But if you want to use the broadcast software like OBS to stream to that platform, then you'll need a key. And basically, the platform gives you the key. You put the key into OBS, and then OBS sends a message back to that platform saying, "Hey, here I am. I want to stream. Here's the key. Let me through." And then you'll see your feed from OBS go through the stream. The stream will then say, "Yeah, that's fine. I see you. When do you want to start streaming?" Okay. So the first one we're going to look at is YouTube. So essentially, what you do is in OBS, you go to settings, and then you've got the stream option here. And then you choose the platform you want to stream to, which is YouTube. This server automatically pre-populates, so don't worry about putting something in there. Just go with whatever pre-populates. And then you stick your stream key in there, and then you stream. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on YouTube so that it makes sense. In the top right hand corner of your YouTube page, you'll have a symbol that looks like this, and it'll say go live or stream or whatever. It'll be in this side. So when you click on that, it'll bring you to this page here. As you can see, we're on the audio solutions page. Once you're on this particular page, in this section here, stream settings, you can see there's a stream key here, and you just hit copy, go back to OBS. Let's move this out the way. Go back to OBS, paste that key here, right? Never show or share your stream key with anybody, because that'll give somebody access to be able to stream on your platform. And if that individual breaks the rules, you're liable for it. That platform, like for example in this case, YouTube, will just shut your page down, or they'll give you a strike, which you don't want. So keep your stream key secret. Do not share that with anybody. Once you put your stream key in there, hit apply or just hit OK. Then when you hit start stream on YouTube, YouTube will then display a message saying, "Yeah, I can see a stream coming through from your OBS. Would you like to start?" And then you can go ahead and hit start. And then whatever you need to do with regards to your stream, you can manage from OBS. So it helps to have multiple screens, but you can do it all on one screen. It's just that you won't be able to see the YouTube platform whilst you're on the OBS, and vice versa. When you're on the OBS page, you won't be able to see the YouTube. You can maybe try and chop and change and put both pages into one screen. But yeah, it helps when you've got multiple screens. So that's YouTube. It's pretty straightforward. With YouTube, just one more thing to add before we move to Facebook, because I'm going to show you Facebook as well. With YouTube, you get one stream key, one stream code or key. Once you've used that, that's the permanent key or code you get. If you think it's been compromised, there is a reset button on YouTube which lets you actually reset it. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier on, but you've got a reset button over here. So you can reset it if you think it's been compromised or you want to change it for whatever reason. There's a way in which you can do that from there. But yeah, then you can go stream straight away. If you're streaming to Facebook, it's going to be slightly different. And the difference with Facebook is, let me just bring up Facebook. When you stream on Facebook, again, don't ever share your stream key, ever. Okay? But when you stream on Facebook, Facebook will start off by giving you 3 options. It'll say either if you want to use the camera and the microphone on Facebook, which is what I was explaining earlier on, you can go ahead and do that. It'll ask you for permission on your computer. Something will pop up. Just agree to it, and you can just stream directly from Facebook. But if you want to go through OBS, okay, and get that extra control and that extra ability to make it like a broadcast rather than just going off a camera and a phone, and you want to get that good quality because you're using a mixer, digital mixer, etc. You need to select this option here on the left. It usually defaults to the camera, and it'll start throwing up all sorts of messages saying, hey, do you want to allow your camera and allow this and allow that? Just ignore that and just hit use stream key. Now, earlier on I told you don't ever share your stream key, this one here, with anybody. Don't ever let them see it. Don't ever let them have access to it. Facebook is slightly different. Every time you go live with Facebook, it generates a brand new stream key. So the previous one becomes obsolete and it'll never work again. So for me, by the time you guys see this video, I would have ended this stream. There is somewhere which will tell you that, you need to use this. There we go. You need to go live within 5 hours. I may have posted this video days after I've actually made it. So you could take this stream key and try and stream, and you'll fail, essentially. But essentially, with Facebook, it'll generate a new stream key every single time, okay? Now, all you do is you collect your stream key, as you do with YouTube. You go back to OBS, where I showed you. Change the top drop-down menu. Hang on. So change the top drop-down menu to Facebook. So go into your settings, stream. Change this to Facebook Live. Okay. Again, leave this as default. Just stick your stream key in there. Hit apply. Hit OK. Okay. So as you can see, this is a previous stream key. Let's see what this was. I don't even know what that is, but this was a previous. Oh, that would have been a previous stream key from a different stream. And once you have put the stream key in there, when you go back to Facebook, as with YouTube, you'll start to see a few extra things. So you'll start to see the feed come in. It'll sometimes generate a little. There we go. A little box will pop up here. Okay, and you'll be able to see whatever it is that's currently on your OBS. So if you have a video or a camera or something, that will show there in the preview. You then fill out all the information you want to fill out, the title, something about the post, so people know what it is you're streaming, where you want to post that, whether it's in a group or you want the whole of Facebook to be able to see it. Set all of this up the way you want it. And then there'll be a pink button that'll say go live down here. And when you're ready, you can test. I mean, you can use this to test the audio and the video before you actually go live and your internet connection. Make sure everything is running smooth. Hit go live and boom. OBS will stream directly to Facebook for you. And again, you've got your digital mixer or whatever plugged in. Then you'll have that quality that we all look for. Now I'm just trying to get rid of this Facebook page. So I'm on a Mac, by the way. If you see me struggling to get rid of this, it's because I'm on a Mac and I've got a second screen connected, and for whatever reason, it just gives me grief when I want to move pages in between the two screens. it eventually works, but it just gives me a pain, and I don't know why. It's like there's some sort of a barrier in between. But anyway, that's pretty much your streaming key solution. If you want to stream, there is one last thing I want to show you. Give me 1 second. It's something called Restream.io. Now, this isn't a paid product placement or whatever, but with Restream.io, which I don't actually have an account for at the minute, you get your one sort of stream key or stream code, and you put that into your OBS. And, you know, the platform will show you how to do this. It's quite straightforward, but you've seen the options I've just shown you now. You put that into OBS, and what happens is OBS will start to restream this platform. And what Restream will do is instantaneously it'll duplicate your stream to up to 30 different platforms. Now, whilst I haven't done this myself personally, there's some individuals I've introduced this to where we have set it up and we've seen it in action. So, you know, it works. And as of now, I know it says pricing up here, but as of now, it's free. There are some fees depending on what it is you want to do, etc. So I think around Facebook, there's a fee of like 17. I think this is American bucks a month, possibly. If you're streaming past a certain amount of minutes or hours or whatever. But outside of that, as far as I know, as of now, it's free. So you just set up an account, which is free. And then once you get into it, you have to put in your credentials for each and every one of your platforms. So this is Twitch, I believe. That's Facebook, that's YouTube. So you put in your YouTube credentials, your Facebook credentials, and you do this all once when you set it up for the first time. And once you've set it up, that's it. Next time you want to use Restream and you just put that code in to OBS, Restream will duplicate your streams in real time simultaneously to all the different platforms. And you know how we had like a chat feature on Facebook before? I'll show you. And on Facebook and on YouTube here, all your chat features from all the different streams will appear on that Restream.io. Now, if you don't know much about them, check them out. They're on YouTube, and you'll see other people utilizing them. But you'll have all your chats from the different platforms appear on one page, and you can utilize that to... will it let me send it up? Yay, there we go, it worked. But you can utilize that to respond to everybody rather than having to go into Facebook to respond and to, to YouTube to respond, to Twitch, to Instagram or whatever. Because Instagram now has something called IGTV. I don't know much about Instagram. I was just hearing chatter from other individuals that use these platforms, which means you can have much longer video content on there. But that's something to look into if you're just looking to reach as many as possible without having to have multiple computers running and multiple cameras and multiple setups. It will just take that stream directly from OBS, send it straight to Restream, and Restream will do the rest for you, and it's free. Don't ask me why. It's something they've chose to do, and if you want to take advantage of it, please do so. But that's pretty much it when it comes to stream keys. Now that you know. It's down to you to sort of take this and utilize it to the best of your ability to get the results you need, really. I'm just here to show you the way, to point out what options are available to you, and it's down to you to just take advantage of that. But other than that, I hope you guys are crushing it, smashing it, and I'm going to catch you in the next video.